Why are Cuban cigars illegal? Cuban cigars have been historically considered as the finest cigars in the world. To be regarded as a Cuban cigar, the tobacco must be grown within the country and the cigar itself must be manufactured in Cuba. Alongside products such as rum, cigars are closely linked with the island's culture. They are one of the biggest economic drivers for Cuba, contributing approximately a quarter of the country's export revenue. But why are Cuban cigars illegal in the United States? The ban on Cuban cigars initially began in February 1962. Following Fidel Castro's ascent to power in 1959, the relationship between the United States and Cuba became fraught. This culminated in a failed attempt by the CIA to overthrow the Castro regime, known as the Bay of Pigs invasion in 1961. The following year, President John F. Kennedy put in place a strict trade embargo with Cuba in an attempt to weaken Castro's communist regime. The ban on Cuban products spanned far and wide, including their most famous export, cigars. Broadly speaking, the restriction on importing Cuban cigars has held strong for the past 6 decades. However, under President Barack Obama, rules on importation were loosened in 2016 in an attempt to repair relations with Cuba. Up until 2020, people were permitted to bring up to 100 Cuban cigars back into the United States, as long as they were for personal consumption. For cigar lovers in the U.S., this unfortunately all changed in September 2020, when President Donald Trump reinstated the ban. As it stands, the United States Custom and Border Protection say that persons subject to United States jurisdiction may purchase or acquire Cuban origin merchandise, including alcohol and tobacco products, while in a third country for personal consumption outside the United States. It has been reported by a United Nations agency that the United States financial and trade embargo on Cuba has cost the country's economy $130 billion over the last 6 decades. Thanks for watching. If you found this video useful, please like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps other folks find our content. Additionally, feel free to comment below with any of your questions that you'd like us to tackle in future videos. See you again soon for another one of your questions answered.